story in recent weeks has been the absolute madness that's been going on backstage as WWE refuses to shut down, even though they're suffering from their own outbreak within the Performance Center. So let's take a closer look at that story. You definitely heard of the rumors going on right now, and we talked about a few of those rumors over the past few weeks. Just to sum it up, WWE is said to be an absolute madhouse backstage, and there's very poor communication between management and the talent about what seems to be an outbreak in the Performance Center. Of course, us, the fans, are extremely concerned about scratching and clawing to find some solid information about what's going on backstage. But it's being said that even the superstars are being left in the dark about everything. The number of positive WWE tests the big media outlets gave the public about their confirmed cases was several dozens, which we all understood could be roughly about 20 plus positive cases. New reports claim that not even the superstars backstage know the actual confirmed number of positive cases, so even the employees lack crucial information here. The latest WWE headlines have just been flooded with stories that all concern the Performance Center outbreak. Superstars, who even tested negative, are still being sent home just as an extra precaution. But rumor has it that things still aren't going smoothly. One report refers to the situation as inmates running the asylum. So even though we don't know for sure what's going on right now, there are a few superstars speaking out. One was an anonymous superstar, and the other one was Ali. Ali tweeted out his frustrations with the WWE several times over the last few weeks. Ali was originally set to be revealed as the SmackDown hacker, a character and storyline that WWE had been prepping for several months. But that seems uncertain now. But Ali tweeted out some cryptic tweets that seemed to be some indirect shots towards his current employer, WWE. Let's take a look at what Ali had to say. He posted these 3 messages to Twitter. Sometimes what you hear dictates what you see. Fight your fears. It will be greed that robs us of all that really matters. That's all Ali had to say, but many fans connected his tweets to everything happening right now with WWE, and it does make sense when you look at it like that. Starting off with his first message of sometimes what you hear dictates what you see. Some fans claiming that this could be Ali referring to all the things we're hearing about backstage WWE right now. But I think the Ali tweet that best refers to WWE's current situation, his tweet of, "It will be greed that robs us of all that really matters." Now this is just speculation. Ali could be referring to something completely unrelated, but this one to me stands out as the most obvious indirect tweet about WWE. WWE is putting their greed for business before what actually matters, and that's the superstar's health. When you look at Ali's tweet like that, it definitely makes sense, and it's true. WWE can go up to 100 plus confirmed cases, and they won't stop their programming. It seems like they won't stop no matter what, but they will have to pay the consequences, and that decision to keep going will come back to haunt them. That's just how I comprehend Ali's tweet when I came across it, and if that's what he's saying, then a lot of fans agree. If these positive cases continue to rise in the WWE Performance Center, and they never shut the whole operation down, things are going to get really scary for them. Extreme Rules is definitely going to live up to that name of being a horror show. I think the whole current operation is going to continue to be a horror show if they don't get things under control fast. So let's talk about this new report about the apparent anonymous WWE superstar that came forward without releasing their name and any other further details. According to Wrestling Inc., an email started to surface from a current WWE superstar that wanted to confirm a few of the many rumors that were being heard in recent weeks. So we're going to run through this supposed statement from the anonymous superstar and discuss what seems real and what seems a bit off. Here's what the message said. Now that WWE has more talent and staffers starting to test positive, we've been informed by talent relations not to discuss our illness with anyone besides those we may live with that may need to know. We are forbidden to tell anyone else, nor can we come out publicly to make any statements. It was stressed that WWE will take care of any medical treatments, should we need them. In the same breath, it was made clear that the company would handle the PR, and only those that needed to know about our condition would know, as HIPAA laws would prevent them from making our names public. While I appreciate WWE's assistance helping those of us during these unprecedented times, WWE put us in this position in the first place. They continue to tape multiple shows a day that averaging 10 to 12 hours, plus for at least 2, sometimes 3 days in a row. Those in the audience are kept in air-conditioned tents away from the active talent and staff that are housed in other sets of tents on PC property. Most people were not tested until last week, as we were told they didn't believe the validity of some of the testing being done. They figured they would have their own so-called testing, which involved temperature checks and a medical evaluation form, but no testing for COVID. Look at where it got them now. Some people were asked to invite friends, family, and some fans they've been befriended to attend shows at the PC. How do you think they feel now, knowing potentially they put those they regarded as close to them in harm's way? And yes, it was true that Kevin Dunn did not allow fans to wear masks and made a scene twice over the PA to not wear the masks. It's a shame that these people came to support the talent and company they love and were treated this way. In closing, I would like to give you some information on our medical screening process, as most have been calling it a questionnaire. One of the questions asked is, have we done anything that would put ourselves at risk for contracting the virus? That includes being around large gatherings of people and not wearing masks, where it is suggested that we do so. Some have attended packed beaches, parties, and recently opened amusement parks here in Florida. They know better than to post pictures on their social media accounts, as they shouldn't be attending those locations in the first place. They'll talk about where they've gone, but won't mention it when it comes time to be screened. It's very unfortunate that WWE puts business first and the health and safety of everyone second. We will come together. I cannot say the same thing about WWE management. The train is not only off the tracks, but they have gone over the cliff in a blaze of glory. Wow. Just a complete jaw-dropping statement there from whoever this is. So first things first, is this message legit? There's no actual way to know for sure since it was released as an anonymous superstar, but with how much detail it has, I definitely believe that this came from someone that's actually there and experiencing all this. So let's break down the parts of this statement because there's a lot to take in here. It seems that the superstars are not being able to comment on their condition, especially if they test positive. I thought it was just up to the superstars to decide if they would like to comment on their test result or not. But according to this message, the decision is now out of their hands. They can't go to the public with their test result and can only share it with people in their own household. The other part that is true is that the positive testing superstars will not have their test results revealed and will be kept private. However, fans will start to speculate even more once they start seeing these next few tapings and realizing what big superstars are missing from the show. That may be an issue there. There's even been rumors that Renee Young received some heat for going public with her test results right away. The closing statement from the anonymous superstar was something I noticed a few weeks ago and even discussed before. There are plenty of superstars out there that are being careless themselves right now. They're at boat parties, huge get-togethers. Some are even going to Vegas, which is obviously a high-traffic area. And the strangest thing about all this is that the superstars are all posting it to their social media pages. They're not even trying to hide all the reckless things that they're doing. They're posting it online. They're making it well known what they're doing. Then they come to the Performance Center a few days later and answer the questionnaire by saying, "No, I've not put myself at risk for the virus." Obviously, you have put yourself at risk. So some of the superstars were a bit reckless with their decision making, but everything comes back to WWE. They could have avoided all this with the proper testing being done several months ago. That's just the kind of feeling everyone is getting right now. I get the personal feeling that WWE is trying to do their best to keep everything all hushed, and I don't think that's the right move either. I think the right approach for WWE was for them to be more transparent. That would have been the best look for them compared to how everyone is looking at them right now. It would have made more sense for them to come out with a proper statement saying, "Look, this is how many positive testing superstars we have. This is what we're doing to make sure everyone is safe at the Performance Center. Apologize and announce that you weren't doing proper testing beforehand, but we'll start proper testing for each television taping from this point on. and take a 2-3 week hiatus to clean out the Performance Center and just hit the reset button on everything. That would have been a picture-perfect response to the Performance Center outbreak. But what do we get instead? WWE is just deciding to keep everything on the down low and keep operating the shows as usual. And this all comes back to Ollie's quote, "Their greed to keep going will come back to rob them of what actually matters." You just look over at WWE and it's like everything is super top secret to the point that even the superstars are just as clueless as the fans are about everything that's going on. It's getting to the point that superstars, like this anonymous star from The Message, just have this feeling to speak out about what's going on. What are your thoughts on this apparent anonymous message from an unnamed superstar? Do you think it's legit and actually came from a real WWE superstar? Let us know your thoughts below on this message. Leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.